So as a reseller, I don't know if like between the shop and your house, yeah, between it all, it seems like every part of your home becomes inventory, storage. So this morning I'm wrapping up some eBay. We use our garage. When we were looking for this home, this garage was a gift because it was large. It's a 3-bay garage. So huge. So we both can park still in it for winter, and we can have these huge shelves for inventory, for not only for the booth, but for eBay. So yeah, it's awesome. We have tables set up so when we bring home a haul, we can have a haul. And then the way that Chris and I work, or I work too, is that the haul doesn't sit. The haul makes its way. It's on the tables. I have a little bit left to go through to price on eBay, or figure out the prices. But as soon as we bring a haul home, it's got to find its place. It either has to go on eBay, it has to go into the booth. If it's going into home decor, it's going to get priced. So there's that. That is just how we work. I'm not a clutter person. I can't handle clutter. If things have sat too long on eBay, I'll throw out offers, and then if nobody takes the offer, then sometimes I'll just take it off and send it to auction. If, change things out in the booth, if I thought, that they haven't been selling, move them around. Sometimes that definitely helps. So there's just all those little things that, to keep a reseller going that you just have to do. I don't know. I think reselling is almost a 24/7 job because you're constantly vamping, revamping, looking for sales, searching for items to buy, taking the time to package items up. So it is our dream job. This is my dream job. I love this job. I loved hairdressing, but I love being able to shop all day long, to play with items that I can't necessarily fill up my house with, but that I can sell to you all and look for them. And I buy a lot of new boxes only because I found that I was saving boxes and the hoard of boxes got overwhelming. It was taking over space. So we just send the boxes that come from Amazon to recycle. I do save like old, like odd sizes of boxes. If I can imagine something that I might be reselling. But other than that, I usually purchase boxes. And that makes it easier for when I'm listing stuff, I can give more of an idea of what's going to, what size of box the item that I'm listing is going to fit into. I buy 100 sheets of paper off of Walmart. They seem to work out real well. You don't want to run low though. Like when I get down to what I think is like a quarter left, I need to order because sometimes it comes next day and sometimes it takes a week and a half to get here. So you don't want to wait terribly long. With shipping, you just never know. And I like people to know that it's coming from eBay or it's their eBay packages. So, and then if there's anything at all breakable, I try to put a fragile sticker on there and a little thank you for your purchase. On my boxes, I have this little old typewriter desk, I think it was, with my scale on it, so I can just bring it over and measure. So I just write down on a piece of paper what the weight is, the size of the box, because I don't have a printer out here. I have to go back into my office, and I know I could get one of those label printer thingies, but that's just one more thing that would be taking up room and clutter. And so I don't mind the way that I do it at all. So, and that way, if somebody's buying multiple items, I'm usually refunding them anyway. So I need to go into the computer and do that. So, like, that was somebody bought 4 items, so I will give them a shipping discount because eBay just adds it all. eBay just adds it all together. So. Just some little bingo cards. Save the smaller piece as a little sheep. Oh, I wish I had more room for more decor, but at some point it would be bad, wouldn't it? Made a cute little envelope for him. And sometimes I have to measure to see what size it will go into. So that I don't squash the little guy. If you see one of these things when you're out thrifting, we probably have 4 or 5 of these. I don't know if they're a Duck brand. Maybe they're a Duck brand. You can even see where the garage sale sticker was still on it. I thrifted every single one. Every single one of them. Awesome. I love it. So this is just how I store my boxes. Bubble wrap. Bubble wrap. That'll go up there somehow. I hate when I have to buy Walmart's bubble wrap because I don't really like that one, but so I buy bubble wrap from American Bubble Boy. It's like 4 rolls. I think it's $50 some, and it's delivered right to you. I accidentally hit the wrong button and got some bigger bubble wrap, so I had to reorder. That's okay. I mean, it's bubble wrap. I'm going to end up using it up anyway. I've picked up rolls from Walmart, but I'm not really a fan of Walmart's. It's okay, but it doesn't fit on here. So Chris made this little contraption for me so then I can just roll. I had it at our other house, and it's just nice. So the American Bubble Boy rolls come on a cardboard insert where the duck brand from Walmart does not. So yes, if I'm going to have an eBay wrapping station, I want my rolls to be able to fit on here. I had to buy a new printer, and when I printed before, I could get 2 labels to print off at the same time, but I haven't played with it enough to figure out how to get it to do that again. So, as of right now, there's my packages, just 2 for today. The next part of my day is trying to list some of this stuff, especially these patches that I know nothing about, so that's going to take a little bit of time to look up. Okay, so our garage is really super hot, and as y'all know, we do a lot of things in it.
82 degrees.
As you can hear the fan in the background. We're talking about doing a mini split, but for right now, we're trying to fit an air conditioner in a window that doesn't fit.
Fits this way. Just, it's a 1/2 inch too tall.
And then this window's a nightmare anyway. It needed to be replaced. As you can see, it was already wonky. And
it just comes apart.
And then this weird bump out has prevented him from putting the shiplap on there anyway. So we're talking about doing a whole new window, plus probably a mini split out here. We, the 2 of us. So, yeah. So let's see how this works. Oh, the things we do to try to stay cool. Chris is already cool. I just want to be cool in temperature. Oh, by the way, it's the only source of natural light
Other than the bathroom.
Other than the bathroom that has a frosted window in this whole garage. Because I need to be out here today because I have a haul to price and put away, and then I also have eBay to wrap. So I needed it to be much cooler out here than in the 80s. This was an air conditioner that was upstairs in our bedroom, but now we have the mini split up there. So when we measured and brought it in from the barn, it works this way, but then it was too tall. So back into the window it's going to go. And I'm going to need to help him.
So that's 24. That's what this is wide. It's supposed to be, yes. So what I'll need to do is when we get it in place, I'll have to do the measurement here, take it out, and I can cut that down to the right size.
I have to take it out after you put it in?
Well, unless it sits in there. We'll see.
Okay.
It's going to be a little bit because I have to go out to the pole barn and cut.
So he bought a piece of plexiglass. He was just going to board it, but you know, our busy road. He was going to just board it up, just to get us by for the rest of, because it's been so hot this summer. We didn't even turn the lights on because everything makes it hot. So. Yeah, so at least I'll have some light.
Well, this comes off, so it will be clear.
Yeah.
It'll actually look like a window.
Yeah. That window was broken anyway, so. But replacing a window, siding, hole, in 90-some degree weather right now is not happening.
You should be able to let go of it.
Did you want the film on or off? It's right in my face.
Trying to figure out how to get it slided.
Well, remember that's why I'm going to put the screen on there, because it's got that weird outer edge.
Okay, so I've got to go out and get the gasket stuff to backfill that.
What's the gasket stuff?
That foam that went around it, it's sitting inside there.
Oh, okay. At least there's light. Not completely dark in here. Clear. We have to stick something on the box. We're gonna be like, woohoo, thanks, we'll come in. Because this side of the garage, the light right,
Yeah.
always stays
Like I said
on.
here.
Yeah, I'll have to stick it in.
Okay, so the issue with having the garage being Yvonne's eBay station, the area that she ships out of, is she is in here a lot working on stuff. And unfortunately, it gets warm. That's why we put in the air conditioner. So some other things that go wrong in this space are all the lights are connected to one switch. So when that goes off, the lights go off. Normally not a problem. But also, if you look over here where our power sprayer is put in and you listen, when we shut this off, the power along all of this wall, all the way back, goes off too. That includes the outdoor light for at night. So what I told Yvonne our solution is, or my solution, for the short term until I fix all the electrical and do like I did in my bar area, I want to do that throughout the whole garage because this is a place that we spend tons of time out at, is there are some switches that are smart switches, and I'll show you those right now.
So this was one of our main purposes, that we couldn't have the outdoor light on without having the whole garage lit up. And we wanted to illuminate the new light that he put up, especially the American flag. It's not true, but it symbolizes it, and I really love that being lit up.
All right, so for you, those of you that don't know what this switch does, and I ordered two of them. So this has got a 1 and a 2. Anything that's plugged into this, if you press 1 or 2, whichever one it's programmed for, will turn on and off. So our lights, they're actually just plugged in. There's plugins in the ceiling that run them. So my idea is I'll just plug those into that, and then now I can turn off all of these lights or have just one on one bay or the other, and we can still have the power to this back wall and the exterior light. Now with this remote, I can take it out of the box, but this will actually hang on the wall, and then we'll just have this. So like I said, they're number coded. I think this is 1, so if I click it, those lights go off. 2, those lights go off. All right, now with those lights off though, I've still got power to this wall, so I can have the exterior light on. So like I said, until I redo the power out here completely, this is a pretty simple and easy way to fix the problem that I have. Okay, so now I'm gonna install it. Like I said, these are light switches. This is the one that's for where my van always is. And normally we leave this on just kind of like a night light in case we ever come in the dark, we can see where we're going. This is the main one that controls both of those that I have hooked up to now, the on-off switch. And I just think I'm gonna, for now, just stick it right here. It comes with a couple of screws. that installed, and just turn off both the lights or turn them back on. All right, so another issue that we have with this garage is they installed an attic fan, they called it. It doesn't really do anything, but it does let heat in from the attic. So you plug it in and you hear the motor running, but it doesn't draw a lot of air through it. So my idea was to take a magnet. They make basically like magnet sheets, and then stick it to this. So let's see how it goes. All right, so Yvonne has this tape. It's a Duct brand maximum strength, but it is a rubber base, so it is non-adhesive, so it will not stick to it if you want to peel it off. All right, so that is ugly the way I had to do that, but it will stop the heat or the coolness from going out there. And we probably lost a lot of heat also in the wintertime. So what I think I'll do is eventually, when I'm redoing the garage, I'll take off that grate, remove the motor that's up there, and then just repatch it with some OSB and paint it back to being white. Yeah, it'll be a patch, but it'll be secure and you really won't know it's there.
Play toy for his birthday already, but we're waiting for the conditioner. There's like a conditioner to condition the top with, and then some other accessories that the store didn't have. So he doesn't even get to play with his new toy yet. Yeah. But that's his birthday present. He's been wanting one of these for a while now. So, and we're gonna leave it probably. It's not gonna be in my staging area. I think it'll fit. That way he can use it year round.
Yeah, we'll just wheel it out into the driveway where there's actually pavement. And yeah, you're right. I mean, we'll be able to use it year round.
I'm looking forward to it. Of course, I'm looking forward to it because that means he's going to cook. So we need to know how to season the new Blackstone that Chris got for his birthday. So where do we go to? YouTube. Okay, Chris is starting to play with the Blackstone. Anybody have any tips or anything? He has to season it.
Well, it's going to be a little late if they have tips for me.
Well, as we go, give us some tips if you have one. So he's starting off with whatever he learned on that YouTube videos. He washed it. I missed him washing it. And so now he's just doing the seasoning. This is the stuff the store was out of, but we had to order from Amazon. Kind of looks like wax. I guess it's grill butter.
And I said thin layers.
Hard to tell. Can you tell where you've been?
Yeah.
Okay. From behind the camera, I can't really see it, but oh, I can see it now. Yeah. Wax on, wax off, or season on, season off. I'm doing the wrong. So then you just let it cook till it's black.
You'll see smoke, it said.
Ooh, you'll see smoke. Okay. Who doesn't like a new play toy?
I don't know if you can see it, but there is some smoke starting to come up. And that's what they said you would see. And then you'll see it start to evaporate. But you can kind of see in these corners, So once it all looks like that, I have to shut it off, let it cool down a little bit, and then add another layer. And I've got to do this minimum 3 times up to 5 times. All right, so maybe now you can see the smoke coming off it. And when it's all said and done, it's all supposed to be a darkish brown throughout the whole skillet.
Ooh, I guess something's going on here.
Wow. So you want this to go all the way to the edges, but they said sometimes it'll look more like this. See how that's just a little bit? But this isn't done at all up in the front.
Yeah, I do see that. It's
so
doing
once
it.
it cools down a little, I'll add the 3rd coat.
Okay.
And up to 5.
Up to
5.
Wow.
All right, so the 2nd coat's on. You can see it's smoking really good now. And this darkness, you want to try to mimic that all the way around the edge. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, it can take up to 3 to 5 coats, they said.
It's working its way out to the corners. It's not there yet. Should be more like that corner.
Yep.
So it's not done yet.
All right, so I think that's it. I've got it seasoned. This is the actual 5th time using grill seasonings. It's not all the way out to the edges, but from the videos I've seen, I don't think they ever get out to the edges until you've used them numerous times. All right, so I'm gonna try them as a smash burger. So apparently all you do is you push down real hard.
Don't they look good? Cheese hiding underneath.
You show the toasted.
Yeah, he toasted them.
So I got it on about medium heat. Add some butter to the hash browns. Get those started first. They're going to take a while to brown up. And then as I'm doing the hash browns, I'm also going to be doing bacon and eggs. Just added the bacon, and the hash browns are still cooking fine. Starting to get a nice little golden pan on the bottom. And then also another trick I've learned from watching videos is to leave the last burner off. It still keeps this nice and warm, but it won't sit there and cook the food anymore. She got me the bacon press, so let's see what it does. All right, to get the eggs over easy, I've heard that you put a lid over it, so that will cook them nice and even. We'll see. I've got it on low temp, so that way they cook slow.
Oh, look what we got going on. We have some breakfast. Yummy. I'm going to be loving on this new Blackstone. Touch it. It's fine.
And yes, it'll do toast.
Yeah. This toasts just fine. Yummy.
There you go.
Breakfast for 2. Videos of food can you have? A lot. Apparently we do need one of those little covers though. Back to Walmart I'll go since they have them all. So he's doing, we thought we got beef out, but we got pork out, so it's going to be pork and broccoli. And shrimp fried rice. Chris is turning into a short order cook. Not picky. First timers. Gotta learn sometime. Just go into it. It's always edible. Well, there it is. Got some meal prep food.